Definitely a lot of tempo and pace in this game, but you feel a little jittery as well from both sides, trying to find a groove.
I think as they settle in, it's always the first game. You just want to find out what you can do. Coming at 80% to begin with, just while you get your hands in, it's a good starting point. Yeah, and then you can put the foot on the gas.
Great pick up there. Fakes the inside shot. He's gonna finish it off. Brilliant goal. Thought he might have been a dummy half there, was he?
No, he wasn't. No.
Sold me anyway on a few fakes there.
It was a great read there. There was a space. He saw the gap and just managed to get through it.
So, brilliant stuff from Wales to answer back, and again attacking the mids very well. Referee
given
looks to the assistants just to confirm and awards the try. Answering back quickly there, England.
Yeah, they won't have been happy with that score against them that early in the game, but I think the momentum they drove into that last play there meant that the Welsh were slightly on the back foot for that one. He got in under them.
And Wales go raring and tearing again.
Yeah, some strong touches going in there.
I thought they were quite strong touches. Not bothering the Welsh lads though.
I mean, touch is a non-contact sport, but it's definitely quite a physical sport.
That's the fifth touch there. Looking for the reverse pass, but his teammates weren't ready for it.
But England haven't made the line, so we're back in Welsh possession again.
So we get a second bite of the cherry now. The Welsh. Nice inside pass, goes for the lunging score, but can't come up with it in that possession. England up fast, get the early touch, and again a handling error just outside the try zone.
A lovely step back there. He created the space. England were going the wrong way. If it hadn't gone to ground, I think we might have seen a score. Oh, great there.
Some great fakes from England at times to open up some space. Looking to get some subs in. Slow to get some subs off the line here.
Yeah, England felt that was a Welsh foot in the ruck there, but the ref said it wasn't, so Welsh possession again.
Going coast to coast here now, the Welsh. Bringing in some subs of their own.
Yeah, nice drive down that side, and the fly coming round. Just unlucky off the mark.
Yeah, I think didn't put the ball down where it was initially touched, so possession out England. Does well to keep hold of it. And some good expansive play here from England, using the full width of the pitch. And a nice inside pass, a nice little wrap around, and brilliant finish. You can see he's excited about that one.
That was a great one.
That was the first Gary Owen we've seen on this rugby pitch here. That in a celebration, the little kick spike.
Yeah, quite a lot. Often you'll see them kick the ball back to the middle. Rule we were always taught is you never kick a touch ball, but I think after a try like that, you get away with it.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of celebration in that kick. You love to see it. You love to see the players out there enjoying themselves.
I think anything that gets children, 18-year-olds, out and doing something like this is great.
Reese now trying to get something going. Comes up short.
That's fifth one touch for them to get now. England moving off their line. If you look, the Welsh are now squeezing tight on defence, trying to shut down England.
Puts his hand into the cookie jar there. England again, quick to transition their subs in. They do that flawlessly at times, not really breaking stride. But
yeah, hips weren't straight there though. So when you roll the ball, you have to be parallel to the sidelines. And they came in at an angle then. The ref picked it up, and then Welsh possession now.
the refs really take no prisoners in this game, don't they? You have to do everything right. It's fair.
Yeah, I think when you start playing touch, there are a lot of rules and people get confused by them. But once you know them, obviously, it becomes much easier. Nice recycling there. Ooh.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, slinky hips there through the gap.
Sold a fake and then just able to pop it off inside the try zone to get the score.
And you could see the England swiping at them.
So a great start from both teams. Anything that's impressed you with both sides? Anything you're picking up on tactically? Or
I think at the moment it's just the pace and the fact that they are driving well, making good yards. Both sides are reading the holes well, squeezing in under players on the line.
Oh, and again, off to the races. Brilliant again there from Oliver Simon.
Yeah. It's a great dive with one hand out like that. It's very difficult to defend against because the ball is down before you can make the touch on the body. It's a great diving position. It's going toe to toe this game. It's great.
Putting on quite a show for the fans here at the University of Limerick. And I'm glad the flight disruption didn't stop the England fans coming here, because they're here in great numbers, has to be said.
Well, they have 11 teams here, which is fantastic. Oh, great cover there by the wing.
Yeah, brilliant defence. Knew his assignment and stuck to it. Some nice
third touch.
There.
Fifth touch, setting it up for a scoop.
Have to go here now, England. Dangerous pass, living on the edge, but in that sixth possession, I suppose you have to go for it.
Yeah, you've got nothing to lose, so you might as well go for it.
Oh, nice inside shot to keep momentum going. Little space here to open up the legs.
Oh, hello.
Bit of a collision downfield.
And it's given us a hard touch against England, even though he was the one that ended up on the floor.
Yeah, it seems like it's a bit of a tough call. Not sure who ran into who there.
Unfortunately, it tends to go against the defensive player.
I'd say he might argue that he was holding his ground, but I don't think either player were too bothered by it. I think.
No, bounce back up. Sweep coming round now. But going backwards, nice.
Power slide, just short of the try zone. Let's see what Wales can conjure up here.
They're bringing the defence out nicely.
And they can't get it done. As you said, you think kind of maybe bringing the defence out and then getting the touch and going for the quick attack. Is that the tactic people use often outside the try zone?
Yeah, no, it's a tactic that you see quite often. Bringing the defence off the line, they then have to retreat the 7. And in most cases, someone going backwards and someone going forwards, the person going forwards is going to be faster. So by trying to bring them off their line, you're encouraging them to be further out so when you can attack them. They're not allowed to sit on their line, so as soon as the ball is played, they have to move forward. Different refs decide on how fast you have to move forward. If you watch, sometimes the wingers are quite slow, but they have to keep momentum.
And
It's a great touch there. Diving touch, great touch.
Nice reverse pass, and always playing with great tempo and flow here. And now we see them overloading this near sideline. Fifth touch there. See what they can do, trying to keep it alive. But possession now back with Wales.
And England are very good at putting the ball down, getting back on side, next job. Oh, unlucky there.
You see, the opening stages of the game played with such tempo. You can see maybe just players starting to gas out a little bit. They started off so hot and fast. You can see now kind of relaxing into the game a bit more, both sides.
Yeah, I think you come into it with the excitement. Your first game, a lot of these guys now running out for England or Wales for the first time, and you want to show what you've got.
Dangerous crossfield pass. Looks like it was going to be intercepted there.
Yeah, unfortunately he knocked it to ground, so England's retained possession there. If he'd left it, probably might have been better for him. But you see they bring them up there.
Now looking to attack this near sideline, and
touch given.
England fans celebrating a little too soon there on that occasion.
And again,
happens the best of us.
It does. Nice defence there from Wales.
And
touch made.
Touch is claimed.
It's such a game of honesty, so if the touch is claimed, you go with that.
Yeah, it's a good sign of sportsmanship, integrity in the sport.
Absolutely.
And a system of honesty that seems to work fairly well, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it does, and I think you know, people say, oh, you shouldn't have a sport that relies on it, but actually I think it's part of touch's, you know, special quality, that it is about touches, and sometimes you do just get a fingernail and it's the tiniest of touches, but you know you've got it. Sometimes that's difficult for the person you're touching to accept.
And I did read somewhere that if you claim a touch and then there's evidence that there wasn't a touch, you can actually get sin bin, can you?
For subbed.
I like that. I like that.
Oh.
And England creates space on that far sideline and attacking the gap very well there.
Again, we're attacking the retreating player. I think they're finding their feet a little bit now, the England side. Wales seem to be playing with more flair at the moment, though.
And that was Ethan Gallagher with the score for England. Going for the shovel pass there.
It's more of a netball pass.
Hey, it works. It works. Yep. Just to be creative. Nice quick pick and a dive.
Touch made.
And England up quickly.
Okay, killing the ball far across the pitch, making them work to get the ball right back over to their box. It's a good tactic there from Wales. Nice hands.
Moving a real purpose here now. England asking questions of the Welsh defence and reaching that halfway line, bringing in some fresh legs. Bit of heavy touch.
Yep, heavy touch given. Which is lucky because that was only fifth touch and they were a long way out. But now another 6 now.
Yeah, I wonder if that kind of two-handed shove, and you want to keep that minimal contact. You can see a lot of England players do kind of surrender the touch as well. They'll give you the arm, you just need to accept it.
Oh, gutted for him. That was unlucky.
Fumbled on the try line. He'll want that one back. Wales will accept that gift.
So it's given us coming in from the side on that one. Sometimes you need to be in front of the player. Sometimes you get away from coming to the side a little bit. Again, it's the ref's perception of where you've come from.
I think that was the roll ball there. There wasn't.
Yeah.
Actually ended up rolling forward.
It's unlucky for Wales there because they had a chance there to come out. They've got another set.
They're going coast to coast. Brilliant shot. And a fantastic goal yet again for England. And I believe there was Thomas Courts getting some high fives on the sideline from his teammate. You see, using their whole roster as well, I think England really strong depth in their squad, able to use all their players, bring out another fresh six and keep pressure on this Welsh side.
I think that's what they want to do in their first game. I think all the sides should be looking at what they can do, trying out the different moves, trying out the different options, whether it's the long ball to the wing, scoop through the middle, quickies, whatever it is. It's nice to have a chance to practice them against a side. And I think boys 18s have got quite a few moves in their arsenal, and it's good to give them a chance to run them.
Ed Maguire goes for the go-go gadget arms on the last one, but comes up shy. Keeping possession here a long time. Wales slow to make the touch. A bit of a passive defence here from Wales at times. Now coming up a little more aggressively. Holding the 7-metre line.
Yeah, Wales being asked not to drop, and they are beginning to drop.
Great decision making yet again, just so potent outside the try zone. England,
so again, we're asking about Wales. You could hear the ref there saying, "Don't drop Wales. You can't drop early. Once they have to keep moving forward until the touch." They weren't, which is why England now have got this one. But going into half time now, and I think England will be happy with that. I think Wales will be a little disappointed. I think there's more that they wanted to show.
Fantastic first half from England. We're going to take a quick break, folks. We'll be back with some second half action coming up. Welcome back to the Atlantic Youth Touch Championships 2025 here in the beautiful campus of the University of Limerick on the banks of the River Shannon. Liam Grant alongside Anthea Newton. Great first half from England there, particularly. Anything else, any other notes from the first half action?
I think looking at the scoreline there, I think Wales would be a little disappointed. I think they had some options there where they didn't manage to complete. I think it actually feels tighter on the pitch than the scoreline shows at the moment. But it's Wales to tap off now, and we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, this is the largest youth event in the history, and the first for girls and boys 15s as well. We're here in the boys 18s category, and it's Wales that gets the second half underway in good field position now, trying to set up their offense. Looked like a bit of a heavy touch to me there, but nothing signalled from the ref. It's a bit of discrepancy has to come in with those decisions. You say there's been a few little heavy touches, but needless to say, the player's not bothered by it. I think it's unintentional. I think both teams just riled up for the game, let's say.
I think it's about playing strong touch. You want to try and disrupt the touch as the player so that they can't get the ball down as cleanly as they'd like. But you need to do it within the rules of the game. If you come in with straight arms, it's definitely a hard touch. Bent arms, you get away with it more likely.
Sounds like you're a master of the dark arts yourself there.
Yeah, no, I do get blown for a hard touch a few times, I have to say. Quite often as a girl, though, you get away with it.
You got to play the cards you're dealt here as England waste no time. Oh, and just the last moment come up short. Nice
good
rushing
pressure.
Defense there from England. And Dylan Davies with a touch again. Quite a Welsh name. Dylan Davies, number 11 for, well, that is number 11 for Wales. It's Oliver Simon is doing a great job in the mids on defense for England.
And Joseph Banks working really hard there as winger, doing the same as we saw in the first game, facilitating that box move to get the subbing pattern sorted.
Malachy Randolph trying to orchestrate the offense here. Touch just shy of the try zone. So again, coming out with this high octane touch here, both teams, and trying to go a little too fast here.
Yeah, and that's when you fumble the ball, when you have a strong touch against you and you're trying to get it down, and just bubbles on the ground. It's very frustrating.
And I've just spotted some of my first Munster rugby players who just walked by this field. See some of them on the left here. They do train here regularly. Season starting soon, so don't know if any of them are under 18s.
I think that we've just seen a score there. I think it was so casual we hardly noticed it. Even the ref wasn't sure to begin with, and then he stepped back.
Going through the motions here, brilliant stuff from England, and I've been impressed with Malachy Randolph. Has the flashy neon boots for England. And you're going to wear boots like that, you're going to have to play well, and he's been doing so on the sideline now. And I think that's impressed me with England as well. They really use their whole squad and don't rely on one or two players. And
I think the competition in England for places is very heated, and so you have to be someone who offers more than one trick.
Wales trying to draw England out. See them doing it again here, just trying to set the trap.
Out.
And then they go for the quick pick, and some discussion with the referee here.
See Wales trying to bring England out again.
Yeah, very patient offense. There's the dangerous pass, swiped out of the air.
That'll be 6 more for England there. For Wales, sorry.
Yeah, it was. You can see he was going for the intercept, but it was such a fiery pass is always going to be very difficult. Ends up giving the reset and the touch count. Attacking the gap, but
I think Wales are moving England's defence nicely though, getting the players to move around, bring them up. Particularly the wingers are having to move up. Oh, that's a fantastic score. A lovely step back. Link was trying to cover his short side and he just stepped back on his inside. Great.
Yeah, England tried to close the gate, but the horse already bolted, and they stood tall there, England, for quite some time. It took several possessions now.
Yep.
They kind of gave the free reset of the touch count a couple of times, but Wales were knocking on the door for quite some time.
I think their patience paid off there. It goes back to what we were saying earlier about actually reading the game, bring the defence out and playing what's in front of you.
Looks like just coming up just shy there.
You have to be quite gutsy making some of these touches. You know, 6 foot bloke diving at your legs.
And now it's England trying to draw Wales out and get that quick flow going. Goes for the slip and slide.
A touch was made there though.
You can see arm length and wingspan kind of only comes into play. You see the reverse pass, tries to go wide, create that 1-on-2, and they get that overload and the overlap and finish to perfection.
Yeah. Lovely hands there, really nice quick hands from the Link to get the ball out to the wing. Wales were a bit caught in no man's land.
Yeah, kind of reverse pass, getting into that 4-on-3 situation, and then you just got to execute from that point on, and good play through the hands from England.
Yeah, and it's getting those quick, clean passes away. It's nice to see. Wales coming back strong though. They're not happy with that.
Let's see Reese Hallam Dunn trying to marshal the troops here.
He's through, he's looking for that long ball.
And latching on to this one. Oh, there's a call from the ref.
Forward pass. Unlucky that, because that was nice. Picked his player well.
And now we see this boys' side overloading this near sideline, and I think it works well when you're trying to get those subs in. You can attack the line and transition subs in and out quickly, which they do so flawlessly there.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I mean, touch is part of 2 games. You have to get the players on. So I think when players start, you know, early in their career, they're like, why do I have to sub? But actually, you're creating the platform for the players to come on and attack. And if you do it well, they'll do it well for you. And it's something that I think new players find quite difficult, this idea that you sub as frequently.
Yeah, it's keeping the legs fresh. I'm sure if you're a defender out there and you see 5 people tearing onto the field, you're going, I'm having to run against these fresh legs now. And
yeah, and you don't want to do a second set if you can help it. Yeah, if you double shift and you take that second D shift, you have to make sure they don't score. It's unusual for a team to double shift unless they're feeling confident. But nice long balls here from the boys 18s, moving the ball well across the pitch. Makes it more difficult for the defence.
And they're straight off the sideline and into the attack.
Yeah, that latch ball's lovely coming in there, number 14 there. The ball on touch 4 where they connect the pitch, and then we get the score.
Hucks it out to Thomas Courts. That was a brilliant expansive pass to use the full width of the field.
Yeah, because the latch player came on at touch 4 and was attacking the near side mid, and then they created the space then to get the ball out there, and a great finish.
Yeah, Lachlan Hill came in off the sideline and just straight into the play, not breaking stride. And that's just good team chemistry, and you're seeing that from a lot of the English sides here. They're well drilled.
Well, I know that over in England, a lot of the teams play this latch play of that player coming on for touch 4 and just making yards down the side, and I think it's very effective.
Again, overloading this near
Nice
sideline.
Marchie there. That was Archie Pennicard.
Wales adjusting, and
They D so well for the first 4 touches. It's just this last bit here. Oh,
just rush that final throw. Referee played some bit of advantage there.
yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's only on touch 2. One of the things you want to try and do in touch is complete your sets of 6. Keep possession. Obviously, you need the possession to score.
Yeah, but as you said, even if you don't score, if you can get good field position and at least get it through the hands, you don't want to cough it up inside your own half here, and gives England several opportunities to punch it in.
Yeah.
Good defence here from Wales.
I think the long ball for the wing. I think the wing was feeling that they were in then.
Let's see what England can muster up now, drawing out the Welsh defence. It feels harder for maybe the shorter player to go for the go-go gadget arms and get it in. Sam Dean was just a bit shy there.
Oh, that was a great score there. That was Theo Oxford going into the gap there. Again, the Welsh wing sort of caught in no man's land, trying to cover the link, and the wing player.
Yeah, nice just
It's
little
well
pop
worked.
off the shoulder there, and that works well when you know exactly what your teammates do and you can just pop it off the shoulder, know they're going to be there, you don't even have to look.
Just couldn't hang on to that one. It was a nice sweeping play coming round to create the overlap, but just fumbled it. And England driving back down the middle of the pitch again.
So England in a commanding position now, up 10-3 on this Welsh side.
There's that Latch player coming on again, making yards. And this is 5th coming now.
Brilliant pace, momentum here. Trying to go wide.
Yeah, I think Theo Oxford was looking for that gap again. I think he quite fancied that one.
I think that's good again from England, using their 6 touches, getting up the field, okay, not getting the goal on that occasion, but some good touch.
Yeah, and if you can get the territory and Wales then make a mistake, you're up there. So even if you just complete the 6, you want to make sure you get up the territory and then force a mistake.
Oh, brilliant line
lovely
break.
Step there.
Looks over the shoulders. Left on an island there. Brilliant stuff from the Welsh side.
Yeah, they found a hole there in the English defence and took advantage of it.
There hasn't been too many holes in the English defence there, but carving them up like a Christmas turkey on that occasion. Brilliant stuff from Wales. Let's see England set up this try-zone attack, trying to set up the play. And a great fake and shimmy, drawing out the Welsh defence, selling him on the first fake, creating space, and that's something you can do with your hands as well as your legs, you know, just fake the pass, sucker them in, and hits that inside shot.
And I think quite often they have taken that pass, so you know it's an option. And I think that's what England are doing so well, is you know the long ball is an option, so you have to cover both. Makes it easy to sell that dummy.
Yeah, some great mid-play and just getting the defence to bite on those fake passes. Oh, and there's a nice inside shot. That was flamboyant.
And may yet still come off. Let's see. He's got touches in hand.
A wild West throw there that can't be picked up. Again, attacking this near sideline. Now looking to set it up from the middle. Here we got Randolph. Oh. Nice offload.
And that's Lachlan Hill again.
In cruise control right now, this England side. And, you know, touch a rapidly growing sport and has ambitions of getting into the Olympics in Brisbane. I think 2032 is an ambition. Interestingly, if they were in the Olympics, you're not going to have England and Wales. You're going to have a Great Britain side. So,
yeah, I think that would actually be quite an awesome side. There was a team put together. If there was a Lions touch team the other day, it was interesting to see the players that were selected from the different countries. I think it would be quite a good team.
Yeah, I know the World Games actually happening next week in Chengdu, and that's where a lot of sports with ambitions of getting the Olympics take place, and that could be maybe something, the next World Games in 4 years' time in Germany, something maybe we'll see touch at as well. It's kind of a stepping stone for a lot of sports trying to get on that Olympic journey.
Yeah, and I think the thing about touch is that with all the controversy at the moment about rugby and head injuries, it's a sport that actually lots of players who enjoy playing with a rugby ball can actually play without those concerns maybe. Particularly my son is a slender young man, and union was more difficult for him, and I think touch gave him an option to play a sport with the skills that he had.
Yeah, I think it's good that touch has that ambition, and if I was to see it getting into the Olympics, I'd probably see it getting in the mixed division. You see a lot of team sports, quite often they have just one division and a small number of teams, and I think mixed is something that the Olympics, the movement is going towards more. You see now with the 400 meter relays, they've added mixed. They're kind of pushing for more mixed, more inclusive sports.
And I think that's the selling point of touch, is that the mixed sport, there aren't many that you can play at that level. And I mean, the World Cup last year, watching the mixed open final was phenomenal. And I think, you know, if you can showcase that level of sport on the Olympic arena, it would be amazing. Wales driving hard again now down the pitch. Nice check ball. Attacking the link, still attacking the link. And the link was back on side to make that touch. I think that was a close call there. England so quick to turn over. Wales still not actually looking at that point, making the yards. Good hands.
And again, stacking this near sideline, keeping tempo.
But the ref's moved. He's seen something. Sometimes you see the ref move before the whistle blows and you know that they've seen something.
I think that was a sideline ref that spotted something. So now it's Reece Rutley trying to get something going here for Wales.
And Malachi Randolph there as mid, working hard with the green boots. He's covering his corner well, giving no option there for Wales.
England up quickly, just containing Wales for the time being.
Yeah, it's good comms in the mids there, deciding who's making that touch.
And they protect their try zone very well here. England will waste no time getting go again. Randolph leading the charge. Some brilliant.
And there's that latch player, Archie Pinnicard, going, say, great yards on the latch there. And Will Mellor with the ball now. Just touched there.
Some textbook offense though from England, and you see that latch play. They use it very well.
They do, and it's very effective. And I think that's. Is he in?
Great decision making.
Fantastic work there.
A great team goal from England. You can see creating that overload and just taking the right option, making the quick pass, the obvious pass, and just using that extra player on the wing.
Yeah, and just knowing you have the one touch, so you might as well see what you can do and move the ball around. And also not being greedy. I mean, Will Mellor could have possibly dived them, but rather than take the 50-50, he gave the ball. Sensible decision.
Yeah, playing some selfless touch here, the English side. A dominant team effort. And this is where Wales has struggled at time, is actually outside the try zone.
I think the English defence is very good. The mid is coming up quickly, shutting down what Wales want to do. Makes it more tricky for them.
And surrendering possession there, the English side.
Forward pass. It's the last play now. Wales trying to keep it alive.
Playing for pride at this point. Goes for the no-look shot, but won't happen this time. Congratulations to England. What a fantastic performance here. Any final thoughts on this game?
I think England will be very happy with that. It's a great start, as I say, showed them lots of what they've got. I think Wales are going to be disappointed. I think they felt at times that those loose passes that went to ground. But we'll see what happens. It's all to play for still.
So England with the win, 13-4 in the end. Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll be back with some more action coming up in just a few moments' time. Thank you.